how Ralph Lauren spends his billions. Who is Ralph Lauren? Let us tell you that Ralph Lauren is one of the most famous people in the fashion industry. The total net worth of Ralph Lauren is $7.4 billion. Ralph Lauren has plenty of money that he can spend on luxury items. They can spend their money easily on whatever they want. But what does he love? Cars, mansions, or maybe classic watches? There can be a long list because the more money you have, the more wishes you have. He got inspired after watching a polo match and started to design an elegant clothing collection. He designed different and modest things, like he designed Y ties when the narrow tie was in fashion.
It's not a matter of breakthrough. I think there's an attitude that I've learned that is sort of interesting.
He got a huge success after selling these ties. After that, he opened his first ever flagship store, and from that day till now, he has been the most successful businessman. Hello everyone, and welcome to our channel Luxio. In today's video, we will be discussing how Ralph Lauren spends his billions. Yeah, you heard that right. As we know, you all can't wait, so let's start. But before beginning, kindly like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell icon so that you do not miss our latest video updates. So, let's get right to it. Ralph Lauren does not have a home, but he has multiple homes. All of them are built in a unique way, completely different from others, and they can satisfy any mood.
And the clothes I've designed and everything I've done is about life.
In Colorado, he has a luxurious nature ranch, whereas in New York, he owns a stone manor house. When he is in Manhattan, he has an apartment and beach houses for his stay. All of his homes are just extremely beautiful and are worth multi-million dollars. The stone manor in New York has been owned by him since the 1980s and is built on 250 acres of land. It was built in 1919 and had an amazing touch with old vintage guest rooms, fireplaces, and paintings. There are towers of books in his home.
So they called me the baby, and I sort of got the luxury of life.
The main living room has a lavish 16th century Flemish tapestry and the world's most expensive carpets. These Persian carpets were sold for almost $33 million. The other parts of the home are also very beautiful and have a study room with a Victorian-style snooker table and a classic bookshelf. In the home, we can say multiple animal paintings. The master suite has multiple bedrooms. It has a royal bed along with a huge bathroom with marble accents. The seating area has expensive tables which can be sold for up to $190,000. The dressing room is also very huge, and the collection in there can be for millions of dollars. The outside of the house has seating and dining areas along with an in-ground pool. Ralph Lauren's choice is very unique, as we can see from his homes and cars. His love for art and history is also very appreciable. All his expenses and properties are decorated with unique paintings, expensive fabrics, and carpets. All of these in total are worth millions of dollars. His wardrobe is super expensive, and it's obvious because he's a fashion icon, so he has to be perfectly dressed all the time. Ralph owns multiple Rolex watches, but he is also seen wearing a unique Cartier watch with a unique strap that Andy Warhol once wore. Ralph also owns private jets. He has a Hawker 700A as his first private jet, and then upgraded to Gulfstream C650, a lavish plane with a seating of 8 passengers and has a wide seating space. Other than homes, he also loves cars. The cars are worth $350 million.
You grew up with cars. You knew your father's car. You knew your uncle's car. You have a car.
He has a huge collection of vintage and classic cars. He owns Ferraris, Bugattis, Bentleys, McLarens, and different other brands. These cars also get special treatment, and he keeps them in a custom-built garage in New York. His vintage cars collection is so famous that sometimes museums rent them. His cars are a 1938 Bugatti Type 57 SC Atlantic, which is just 2 in the world. Its price is somewhere close to $50 million. All the cars he owns are expensive. The collection also includes a Ferrari 250 Testarossa, Ferrari 250 GTO, McLaren F1 LM, Gullwing 1995, Mercedes-Benz, Blower Bentley, Ferrari LaFerrari. Well, if we start to count all his cars, there is a long list, so we can talk about them in a separate video. Well, we discussed a few things, but we will be talking about these even more in the future. The list of items he loves to spend money on is huge, so we will talk about them in a separate video. So that's all for today's video. Let us know what do you think about today's video in the comment section below. I hope that you found this video interesting. If you found this video informative, do like and subscribe. And don't forget to give comments and provide us with your valuable feedback. See you in the next video with some more amazing luxury facts and stories. And until then, stay tuned to Luxio.